One of the races we're following on Fox Carolina News is Simpsonville's race for mayor. 3 candidates, 2 who've served as mayor and 1 who is brand new to the race. We're joined by that newcomer, Bouzek. Thank you so much for joining us today. So why'd you decide to run for mayor?
Well, it's just such a regular topic of conversation here in the restaurant that people are always asking, what's going on and how can we improve things. And, as the years have progressed and there's been so many conversations, people just kept saying, why don't you, get involved? And so finally, here we are.
And so we've got a couple of questions that we're asking to everyone. One of those questions has to do with growth. Growth is really booming across the upstate. We're seeing traffic congestion issues here in the upstate. What's your solution to growth here in Simpsonville?
Well, there's not really a lot of room for more growth in the city. I think that we need to be careful about allowing more apartments. I think we certainly need to start immediately working on the infrastructure. That just really needs to be the main focus. It's going to have to be working with the state, with the county, because most of the roads are either state or county. They're not really city streets. At the same time, I think the city could get involved in a lot of areas, if it's required. And I think as well, I don't think that the Heritage Park's been run very well. And as a businessman, I've done concessions for the Greenville Braves. It's another area that I think I would have been able to help.
As far as if you do win on Tuesday and you're elected mayor, what do you want your first action to be on day one?
Get rid of the islands in the middle of Main Street where it narrows from 5 lanes to 2 and everybody has to sit through four lights before they can get through one in Simpsonville.
So what would you like your final push to voters to be as they do make their way out to polling places on Tuesday?
Well, as an entrepreneur, I think I'm uniquely suited to plan for the future. It's what I've been doing all my life and planning for my restaurant's growth. I've also been in the delivery business for the past 40 years, and I understand how streets work, what makes them clog up, and I think that I can really get involved there and help improve what we have.
As far as local politics, what gets you interested in local politics specifically?
Well, once again, it's really, people kept saying, why don't you run? Why don't you run? It really wasn't something I wanted to do. But finally, as we saw that things were lagging and things were going on so slowly, I decided to get involved.
As far as running against 2 other candidates who have served as mayor at one point or another, how does that make you feel? Does it feel any kind of, is it nervous or does it make you feel better or how does it feel?
Really indifferent. I don't know that it matters one way or another. I think I'm the best candidate, and I think that's all that matters.
All right. As far as being a local business owner, do you think that sets you apart from the other candidates? How do you think that helps you view issues within the city? And does being a local business owner, is that a benefit for being mayor?
Sure, especially the fact, well, once again, like I said, having to be prepared for the future, looking to plan ahead, investing in the future to be prepared. I've employed hundreds of people in the upstate, so I certainly know how to organize people and how to get the best out of them, and I think that's where I'm best suited.
All right, perfect. Is there anything that we forgot to ask you that you want to make sure that you include?
No.
All right, thank you so much for joining us.
All right, you too, thanks.